Sitzt da eine Katze neben so einem Felsen? Die war fast ein bisschen wie Katzenhund. Da ist rotes Licht. Und Fußabdrücke.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Ah, good. And it's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. Definitely uphill. What if I don't find him at all?
You will. Just follow his tracks carefully. According to our records, it's been no more than 6 hours since he was here. Think about it, Doctor. On a cosmic scale, it's nothing.
Well, on a human scale, it could mean the difference between life and death. I think we have the fourth point.
Okay, hier gibt's Lava. Ah ja, stimmt, da war ja irgendwas von vulkanischer Aktivität am Anfang. Genau, und da oben sind die Strukturen.
I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag.
Also ist er da schon mal angekommen, hat eine Flagge hingestellt. Aber wie zum Geier komme ich da hoch? Ich über die Lava hüpfen? Kann ich nicht einfach durchs Wasser gehen? Okay. Ah, das hat mir sogar ein Chief mitgegeben. Yasna kam gefährlicher Lava erstaunlich nahe. Irgendwie sagt mir das Spiel die ganze Zeit, dass ich mich dumm verhalte. Kann das sein?
The structures undergo noticeable changes here. If it keeps growing at this rate, I don't know what I'll find at the end.
What kind of growth are you talking about, Doctor? Depth, width, complexity level?
In every aspect.
Interesting. Do you think these veins lead somewhere? To something?
I'm leaning more and more towards that conclusion. But I can't tell what we might expect at the end, if it ends at all.
Ja, vor allem, es müsste ja dann irgendwas Unterirdisches sein eigentlich. Da müssten wir hier irgendwelche Grabungen durchführen. Zu gucken, wo das alles herkommt. Wie? Kann ich hoch, aber ich kann auch da lang. Was sagt denn die Map? Die Map sagt, glaube ich, beides geht. Will ich da noch mal kurz ein bisschen gucken. Vielleicht finden wir noch irgendwas Interessantes. Das ist noch eine große unterirdische Struktur.
Yasna? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something.
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
Hier ist so eine Höhle. Okay, dann bin ich hier ein bisschen falsch. Aber wenn ich da rechts lang gehe, müsste ich da irgendwie hochkommen eigentlich. Oder ich muss wieder zurück, je nachdem.
This way, I think.
Vielleicht kommen wir hier später hin dann. Komm ich da hoch? Da komme ich wahrscheinlich wieder runter eigentlich. Irgendwann. Oh, dann gehen wir mal da hinten klettern. Das Spiel würde sich, glaube ich, auch echt gut für VR eignen. So, man läuft eigentlich größtenteils nur irgendwo lang. Hat nur bestimmte Punkte, an denen man mit irgendwelchen Sachen interagieren kann. Es sieht mega cool aus. Und wenn man irgendwas mit den Händen machen kann, könnte man das so halt wirklich mit den Händen machen in VR. Das wäre irgendwie ganz cool.
Hello, B.
Manche Spiele machen das ja, dass sie dann später irgendwie noch eine VR-Version rausbringen. Hüpf.
Three, two, one.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Warum genau warten die nicht auf uns? Waren doch noch 2 Plätze frei. Wir sind doch fast da. Das finde ich jetzt ein bisschen merkwürdig. Weil ich schätze mal, damit dass ich schneller irgendwie um die kümmern kann, aber ich bin halt die Ärztin, so ich muss mich drum kümmern. Ich weiß nicht genau, was sein Spezialgebiet ist, aber... Was ist da drüben? Eine Flagge. Was ist da drüben eine Flagge? Ist das da, wo ich herkam? Nee, oder? Vielleicht. Doch. Doch, das ist das, wo wir herkamen.
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're going to take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Ich meine, die Rettungssonde ist gerade ohne mich losgeflogen. Insofern finde ich diesen Gedanken nicht ganz so abwegig.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Yasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir.
Okay, wir haben von irgendwelchen Büschen berichtet, aber wir erinnern uns nicht mehr daran, dass wir davon berichtet haben. Okay. Signal ist nur Probi. Das ist eine riesen Struktur von diesem Metallzeug.
Wait. Koval noted down the parameters.
Ja, sichtbar vom Punkt 4.
Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Probi, stay safe.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's going to be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Ich hoffe, Probi ist in Sicherheit. Und da sind wirklich irgendwelche buschartigen Gebilde. da ist das die Lava, wo wir herkamen? Dann kamen wir doch aus der Richtung her eigentlich. Ja, gut. Probi.
Hi, B. Lead the way.
Ich bin Pro B. Haha.
I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, could it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty.
Ja, ich meine, immerhin mussten wir sie manuell wieder anschmeißen. Insofern. Weil wir auch bei dem einen Crewmitglied versucht haben, sie manuell wieder anzuschmeißen und das ging nicht so gut. Ich weiß, ich habe dunklen Humor, es tut mir leid. Dieses Metallzeug ist echt überall, ne? Hier lang?
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Ja, Probi, ich kann halt nicht fliegen. Das musst du mit einberechnen.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
Oh, das wurde hier deep philosophisch.
It will be fine at first. Will feel more powerful than ever. And they, by becoming more human-like, will blend into our society. The boundaries will disappear. They will be granted their rights and given a voice. They will live on par with humans.
You know what, Doctor? That sounds like some blasted science fiction. One in which I definitely don't want to live.
Shh. Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Das war ganz witzig. Selber immer wieder so coole Ausblicke hier. Einfach immer so cool mit den Felsen und den Planeten im Hintergrund. Das sieht so geil aus alles. Ich komme echt nicht drauf klar, dass das hier nur so ein kleines Indie-Spiel ist. Und da sind ganz viele von diesen Büschen. Ein richtiges Gebüsch. Von denen noch irgendwelche Partikel wegfliegen.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere?
Kriege ich eine Messung? Die Büsche sind auch aus Metall. Okay.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters.
Die sondern irgendwelche komischen Partikel ab. Sollte man das nicht vielleicht auch?
They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Ich weiß nicht genau, was mit koloniales System gemeint ist.
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, which in itself is already a major scientific distortion.
Yes, I understand. These are not real plants.
But if they were plants, those protruding parts climbing up, they would serve to obtain energy, mainly solar.
Probi? Nicht irgendwo, wo ich nicht sein sollte?
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
Wir sind mal nicht so pessimistisch.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no circumstances do we leave anyone behind.
That's right, Doctor. You can lose everything else, but you have to have the crew on board. The living and the dead. This is one of the most crucial imperatives, even though it's not in the regulations.
Kommt Probi auch mit? Oder kann Probi nicht mit, weil wir dann ja Verbindung verlieren? Ich habe kein gutes Gefühl bei der Sache, aber wir müssen Gorski suchen. Es wird buschiger. Ich fühle mich so einsam ohne Probi. Gut, dass ich meinen Helm auf habe. Ich würde das Zeug ungern einatmen wollen. Was auch immer es ist. Selbst wenn es nur irgendwelche Rostpartikel sind. Wie war das mit dem Abstand halten?
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Ja, ich bin im Tunnel, die Verbindung bricht ab.
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Going smoothly, Hopper. Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Okay, wir kriegen hier so stückweise mit so Flashbacks die Backstory, wie wir hier gelandet sind.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled.
Das heißt, irgendwann finden wir heraus, warum wir den Blackout hatten.
I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew, Doctor.
Right.
Oh.
I'm inside.
And? How is it?
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Right. Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Ich fühle eigentlich das erste. Aber sagen würde ich wahrscheinlich das zweite.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
Where does this certainty come from, Astrogator? HQ can send us as many directives as they please, justified or not.
I won't let that happen. We have the imprimis homini law to refer to. The Commonwealth cannot achieve its goals at the expense of the people. At the expense of my crew.
But isn't that exactly what's happening? The situation is bad, Astrogator. Though it wasn't much better at the beginning of the mission. Whoever sent us here didn't care about our safety at all.
Enough! Please don't put me in an even more difficult position. Rejecting a new mission and questioning the validity of the current one are two different issues. And you're one step away from disciplinary action, Doctor.
Copy that. Over and out.
Damn. Ah, wie geil. Diese Schlieren, das sieht doch so cool aus. Ich nehme an, das ist der Ozean, den die untersucht haben. Mit den Fischis drin.
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Aha. Boah. Sieht so cool aus. Wenn sie nur nicht so potenziell tödlich wäre. Keine Ahnung, wo ich hingehe.
have an object in sight.
Ah, da haben die ein Seil festgemacht.
This is where they searched the ocean's biosynosis.
Meaning... Oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Just need to find the right route.
Die da sind, haben die unten geforscht. Okay, weiter Richtung Lager. Nach rechts. Das ist so krass, dass das hier alles auch Flashback ist und wir können uns hier so weit und so frei bewegen. Die anderen waren ja bisher nur so Cutscenes.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here,
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis III's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Wie sicher sind wir uns, wie ausgestorben das Ökosystem ist?
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
What are you saying, Yasna? The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves. And they must be the most important to themselves. Whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes. Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing.
I can't argue with that.
Okay, cool, dass Gespräche irgendwie unterbrochen und weitergeführt werden können, weil ich hatte jetzt schon Angst, dass ich das irgendwie gebrochen habe. Aber es ist doch wirklich so typisch Mensch. So, wir müssen alles anpacken, wir müssen uns alles angucken, wir müssen alles zu unserem machen, wir müssen überall unseren Müll rumliegen lassen. Egal, ob es eine gute Idee ist oder eigentlich nicht. Am besten sollte man alles einfach in Ruhe und Frieden lassen und sich nur um seinen eigenen Mist kümmern. Aber dazu ist die Menschheit als Ganzes irgendwie vollkommen unfähig. Immer expandieren.
This path is not the easiest one. Oh, but at least I'm moving onwards.
At the military academy, they used to say that difficult routes lead us the farthest. Well, hopefully not too far. We still have to come back.
Are you trying to motivate me, sir?
Of course.
I appreciate the effort.
Okay, er war so an der Militärakademie. Ist das dann so sein Spezialbereich? Und seine Ansichten wundern mich dann wenig. Aber wozu würde man einen Militärspezialisten brauchen, um einen fremden Planeten zu erforschen? Ah, es wird sehr buschig.
What is this? Astrogator, later, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
Oh. Das erinnert mich jetzt fast wieder ein bisschen an Planet of Lana. Hatten die denn da nicht auch so ähnliche Büsche? Oh, okay. Okay.
I feel nauseous.
Oh.
Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
Okay, irgendwas ist hier sehr ungesund. Ich weiß nicht, ob es die Büsche sind oder irgendwas anderes. Vermutlich die Büsche.